Prince Harry is facing some serious new accusations after this whole situation where he has stepped down from his charity, the African charity Centre Barley. Now, the chairwoman of this charity, Dr. Sophie Chandauka, gave an interview to the Financial Times, and she said that she first felt tensions with Prince Harry a year ago, and then she separately told Sky News that the way that Prince Harry handled his departure from the charity, which of course was set up back in 2006 in honour of his mother, Princess Diana, to help people in southern Africa living with HIV and AIDS, and she said the way that Prince Harry handled his departure from the charity amounted to harassment and bullying at scale, and a source close to the former trustees and the patrons who also stepped down said they fully expected this publicity stunt. Prince Harry and the co-founder, the Prince of Lesotho, stepped down because they said the relationship broke down beyond repair, but Dr. Chandauka strongly defended her record as chair, saying the number one risk for this organisation was the toxicity of its lead patron's brand. So she went after the brand of Prince Harry and, of course, by extension, Meghan Markle, who was very disrespectful to Dr. Sophie up on that stage, as I mentioned in my previous video, but she is saying that Prince Harry's brand is toxic. Now, Dr. Sophie was on Centre Barley's board before she became chair and accused Prince Harry of wanting to, quote, force a failure and then come to the rescue, but she told them the team is resolved that Centre Barley will live on with or without you. And elsewhere, she argued that various controversies around Prince Harry following his relocation to the US had affected the charity's ability to diversify its donor pool and hire new people. She said, quote, when you start to interview people, they're asking questions about, well, these mixed messages about the patron, which is Prince Harry. She said she first felt tension between Prince Harry and herself a year ago, also claiming that the Duke's team asked her to defend his wife Meghan from negative publicity, asking that Dr. Sophie came out and defended Meghan Markle publicly because of all the situations that Meghan gets herself in. She said, quote, I said no, we're not setting a precedent by which we become an extension of the Sussex PR machine. And then, of course, in the interview with Sky News, she was also sharply critical of the way in which Prince Harry resigned. She said the only reason she was speaking up is because the Duke this week, quote, authorised the release of a damaging piece of news to the outside world without informing me or my country directors or my executive director. And you can imagine what that attack has done for me and the 540 individuals in the Centre Barley organisations and their family. That is an example of harassment and bullying at scale. This is some huge new news. Now, I'm sure there'll be a much bigger investigation into this and some more news in the future, but these are huge accusations coming out with these new interviews by Dr. Sophie, who I think has made a right decision in fighting back against this. I think this might have been a publicity stunt. I've seen a lot of people saying, board of trustees don't just resign unless there's something really wrong happening. Yes, so I just wanted to bring you this new update. Dr. Sophie giving some really bombshell interviews and Prince Harry facing some big accusations. So let me know your thoughts in the comments down below.